All right. As you can see, I have delicious grinders, hoagies, subs, whatever you want to call them. I have 7 of them. These are not small. These are 16-inch. These aren't like Subway subs. These are big subs. Actually, I'll get into where I got them from in just a second. But the owner of the place said they weigh about 2 pounds. And I did weigh them up. With the box and the wrapping and everything, it was over 15 pounds. So I think they're probably pretty much on the money. There's like at least a minimum of 14 pounds of sandwiches here. So where did I get them from? There's the name of the shop. It's called Salerno's. It's called they go by the name The Taste of Philadelphia. So there is, you can imagine, a cheesesteak in here. I believe there is a cheesesteak in here. I believe I saw that on the list of ones that I got. And this is a sponsored challenge. The name of the sponsor is John L. Actually, John L. and the owner of Salerno's, Steve Salerno, they work together, not in the restaurant, in a different business, but so they know each other. And John L. contacted me a long time ago, before Coney even, and he wanted me to do this challenge. And I couldn't quite do it because I was training for the Coney contest. And he stayed with me. The email list back and forth is like, it's like a huge list of emails back and forth. So I really appreciate it, John and Steve at Salerno's. So this is located, I'll put the address somewhere on the screen here when I do the editing, but it's in Monson, Mass. And it's a nice little shop, like it's a local little shop, and I think it's not open like every single day, but definitely open on the weekends. And they made me these sandwiches. Now I got 4 warm and 4 cold, and actually they must know me because they labeled them, and then I got a menu here which has what's in them. So I'll be able to describe to you exactly what's in these things, because sometimes, some of you frequent people to my channel know, I don't exactly always know what I'm eating. But I got these here. I'm probably going to do 1 or 2 of these cold ones, and then we're going to hit the warms, and we'll go from there. All right, so I got a drink. I got a timer. Let's just get this started. I got one of my favorite drinks here. I got my peach iced tea. I'll just put it over here, and we'll figure out which is the first one. I'm going to put these up here. Oh, this one looks, let's go with the middle one. All right. So this one here, I'm going to open it before I start the timer. Oh, I was so hungry. It's later in the day than I usually do. I didn't eat anything today, and I was in the shop, and the shop smelled so good, and they had containers of ice cream. Oh, everything looks so good. But all right, we got the warm ones in here. This looks like this is called the Philadelphia Eagle. Go Birds. All right, so Philadelphia Eagle. Let's see if I can find it here. Philadelphia Eagle is, oh yeah, you definitely see the turkey. It's a turkey, bacon, American cheese, lettuce, tomato, and ranch dressing. It smells delicious, and I am salivating. I'm so hungry. Let's put the timer on here. So this is a big challenge. Let's start. This is a big challenge. 14 pounds of sandwich is nothing to, 14-pound challenge to begin with is nothing to laugh at. So we'll see if I can finish them all. All right. These are hefty sandwiches. All right, let's go with the Philadelphia Eagle. That's good turkey too. Mmm. I like how they got. I'm not a big fan of tomatoes, but I'm especially not a big fan of like when they have the big thick slices of tomatoes. They have the tomatoes chopped up nice and fine, which I actually don't mind. If I have to eat a tomato, that's the way I like them. So this is a delicious sandwich. Let's go. I give the Philadelphia Eagle a 10 out of 10. When I remember at one time I was dieting down, I was trying to lose some weight, and I was really pushing it, and I was like craving a turkey grinder just like that. Every single night I'd go to bed and I'd be craving turkey grinder. I don't know why, but that would have really hit the spot back then. Actually, it was really good. Now this one is called the Liberty Bell. Genoa salami, pepperoni, provolone, cheese, imported ham, lettuce, tomato, onion, olive oil, and spices. All right. This one smells delicious. I really like the bread too. Nice and soft. I like how they slice the ham really, really thin too. I forgot to ask Steve, why is everything Philadelphia themed? I wonder if he came from Philadelphia. He had a nice picture like Rocky Balboa in the restaurant. It was pretty cool. Actually, this one here is called the Rocky. All right, Liberty Bell is down. Try to keep somewhat clean here. I can tell you what, I can already tell, maybe after about the fourth one of these, I'm going to be feeling this. Because these are serious subs. This one is MB on there, so I imagine it's a meatball. Whoa. It's toasted with, wow. I stuck these in the oven. There's a little bit of a ride to get back because there was lots of traffic, summer traffic. And so I thought these would be kind of cold, so I stuck them in the oven, but they weren't really all that cold. They stayed pretty warm. This aluminum foil is really good. So this is a meatball with cheese, toasted. Oh, it's actually hot inside. It's amazing. This is not like your Subway meatball grinder. A Subway meatball grinder, I could probably eat that in about less than a minute. This thing here is, this thing's got some, definitely substantial. I'm trying not to be too messy here. Oh, hiccups. All right, that's 3 down. Oh, trying to stay clean here. It's going to be the next one. Oh, these things weigh a ton. They are definitely 2 pounds a piece. This is the Philadelphia Phil, which is a delicious combination of sausage, meatball, pepperoni, peppers, and onions topped with provolone cheese and a tangy tomato sauce. Actually, one thing I wanted to say about the meatball grinder, the sauce was delicious. That makes the meatball grinder the sauce. This one is a little, wow, yeah. A little bit different. Wow. All kinds of stuff in there. Again, nice and hot. Wow. Yeah, the sauce on this one's good too. Boy, you can really taste the peppers and onions in this one. Whew. This tastes like Philadelphia for sure. Trying to keep my face a little bit clean. That's embarrassing when I edit the videos and I see stuff all over my face. I'm like, how could I have not known that was there? All right, so that is the official halfway point of this challenge. This is going to be a rough challenge. If you like your grinder to be just a little bit spicy, I would get this one, the Philadelphia Phil. The peppers and onions are just a little bit spicy. Whew. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got, what is this one? It's oh, okay. This is the cheesesteak. It says something over here. I can't quite make it out. All right, cheesesteak. Oh, yeah. This is probably my very first, like, real Philadelphia style cheesesteak. I had another cheesesteak one time at a challenge, and I was actually in Pennsylvania, near Philadelphia, I think, when I did it. But it wasn't, it was like more like hamburger. It was weird. I don't know. So this is more like what I expect a cheesesteak to look like. Wow, let me see if it got just no description, but I can tell you right now, I see mushrooms, onions, lots of shaved steak, and plenty of cheese. Oh, that's delicious. Oh, what we got for time? Half an hour in, almost. Now, as I was eating the cheesesteak, I looked down at the Rocky, reading the ingredients. Oh, got hiccups. And everything looked good, delicious, except for the last ingredient. It says, excuse me, hot cherry peppers. Let's hope that Steve left the hot cherry peppers out of it, just because I don't like hot stuff. Let me see here. Maybe I'll even, they'd be impossible to pull out. They're all chopped up. Well, I'll do the best I can. What I'm going to do is I'm going to eat half this one. Then we're going to go over to the other one. The other one is a chicken parm. We'll attack that one. And then if I got room, I'll come back and eat this other half of the Balboa. But the Balboa might be the one that knocks me out. Imagine that. Plus the cold ones are a little bit slower to eat. It is very good. The ham is very good. Oh, I don't think I told you guys what's in it. I told you it has the cherry peppers, but it's got, let me swallow this first and I'll tell you. It's got Genoa salami, capicola, provolone, cheese, imported ham, olive oil, spices, lettuce, tomato, onions, and the hot cherry peppers. Which I don't think they did a lot with the hot cherry peppers because I haven't really hasn't been really bothering me yet. So I just noticed on the menu, they have the Philadelphia Phil and the Philadelphia Phyllis. They're the same sandwich except for the Phyllis doesn't have the spice. I thought it was kind of funny. Wow. This is going down a lot slower. We'll have to wait and see if I can go another round with the Rocky. I want to try the Parmesan one first. I want to make sure I at least try them all. Whew. Wow, still so hot. It's like super duper aluminum foil. Plenty of cheese. When you're about 11 pounds into it though. Oh, that extra cheese doesn't look so good, but I'm sure it's going to taste delicious. Yep. That chicken parm is good. Making chicken parm is a lot of work too. I did it one time. Wow. I can't even turn around to grab the pick towels anymore. Oh. All right, so that's 6 full grinders down. I still got 2 halves left. So if they're 2 pounds a piece, that's like 12 pounds. That's getting up to like some of the biggest challenges they have around, like Southside 6 and the Big Fat Fatty, and even Eagle's Deli. I don't think is that big. I don't think it's 12 pounds. So this challenge right now is already like bigger than like the biggest challenges that you'd ever find in a restaurant. So let's see if I get the rest of this half in. These things are hefty. If I can throw another pound on top of that, and then we'll make an executive decision about the Rocky. Maybe we'll have to throw the towel in. I'm so glad, John, we didn't decide more than 7. I don't even know why we decided on 7. We should have 6. When in the beginning, when you're hungry, you're like, oh, great, I got 7. And then towards the end, you're like, oh, crap, I got 7. Yep. We'll give it a shot, even if I only get a couple bites into it. What I might do, though, is I might scrape out some of these peppers. Some of you guys could say that's cheating. Whatever. If I were to order these, I wouldn't have got peppers. But you don't get to decide the challenge when you go someplace. The challenge is what it is, right? But as you see, this is a couple of peppers I popped out of there. Huh. I'm so glad I didn't save all the cold cut ones to the end, though. This little bit is just enough. The peach iced tea is perfect beverage for this. That's a lot of ham. If I was to go to this place and order one of these, I'd probably eat half for lunch, half for dinner, or share half for, or just order one for 2 people. Because these are definitely a pound per side. The only thing keeping me going here is I don't have one bit of flavor fatigue. This thing still tastes delicious. I like the bread still. Ugh. I have a buddy that owns a pizza shop. He was telling me the other day, and their large pizza's not huge. I think he said they're 20-inch. It's pretty big. It's a pretty big pizza, and a thin crust, but they're still pretty big. But he told me every now and then you get this couple, elderly couple. They're like 80s, like at least like 80s, maybe 90 years old. They each come in, they order a large pizza, and they eat the whole thing. Amazing. All right, almost there. Under an hour. All right. Let me see if I can turn around here. Oh my God. All right, so let me just swallow this. All right, 54 minutes. All right. The whole thing, I weighed it up with the box and the wrappers and everything, was 15 pounds, 3 ounces. I'm going to weigh this up. Actually, I'll do that right now in front of the camera. Let's see if this box, it's pretty heavy with the wrappers and stuff. It weighs 12 ounces. So, this was 9, let's see, say 15.3, 9 ounces heavy, so 9, 7, it's like almost 14 and a half pounds. That was a legit 14 and a half pound challenge, so minus the wrappers and everything. So that was actual food eaten. There's not a lot of scraps left over either. And I even weighed the those little crumbs that I scraped off. So yeah, there's a that's right up there with some of the biggest challenges around. So under an hour, I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks, John. Where's my cheat sheet? Thanks, John. Thanks, Steve from Steve Salerno from the Taste of Philadelphia in Munson, Mass. That was freaking delicious. Oh, I think my favorite was, oh, it's tough to say, the cheesesteak. I like that meatball, though. I really did like the meatball. The sauce and everything was delicious. So I'd have to say the meatball. All right. Thanks for watching. If you go there, don't try to eat 7 sandwiches. Oh, my God.